from Cuttin Corners Vinyl. Today we're going to finish up our canvas tutorial. So we're going to do the coral canvas and we are using Cricut Design Space for this one. I'm going to open up my text icon and I'm going to type out my wording for it, which is one of my favorite Bible verses. And it says, "Where you go, I will go, comma, and where you stay, I will stay." And that is Ruth, I hope if I spelled Ruth correctly, 1:16. Got to put the right kind of color in there. There you go. Okay, now let's choose a font. And I just want let's look at the font. I just want a cute basic font. We're going to use, let's see what that one looks like. I'm not fond of that for this. Let's see. And you can choose any font that you want. I just want something kind of cute, kind of basic. I'm going to use the Thermoflex metallic bronze on it. I figured that would be a pretty font, a pretty color to use on the canvas. Let's see how ABC's baby girl looks. And I pay for Cricut access, so. Now let's take and center that. And we're going to ungroup. And I'm going to make ungroup it. There we go. I'm going to take the roof and we're going to make that a little bit smaller. I'm going to make that 3 inches. And we're going to weld that together. And I'm going to take the rest of my text and attach it. And I'm going to grab both pieces and I'm going to align right here to the right. Now, my canvas is 14 by 11, so we want to make this 13.5 wide. We're going to do this long way. And I'm going to unlock it, and I'm going to make this a tad bit taller. Let's see how it looks at 10 inches. It's a little bit too tall because it's 11. Actually, that's probably right again. And then let's put testing 10 inches. There we go. And unlock that and make it 13. And that will give us about 1 inch so that's a 1/2 inch on each side. So we're going to go ahead and attach that, and we're going to click Make It. Now it gives me a moment to set up the camera. I'm going to go ahead and mirror this so we can watch the whole cutting process, and then we will do the application. And we are doing iron on. Okay. Now give me a minute to change the camera and we will get this set. As you can see, I have my Cricut Maker turned on. I have my metallic bronze and I'm laying it shiny side down on the mat. That's why I mirrored it. And this is an old Cricut mat, so I take and put Scotch tape in all 4 of the corners so it holds it into place. Because if the mat ain't broke, there ain't no reason in changing it. So go ahead and lay that on there. Push it underneath these 2 little ridges. Make sure it's smooth and hit the Cricut button. And as you saw, I changed it to iron on in the program, but if you don't have a Cricut Maker, it works the same. So let's let that cut. The one thing about the Cricut Maker is it does seem to cut a little bit slower than the original Cricut, the Cricut Explorer Air, not the original Cricut. So I'm going to turn off the camera and then I'll change the angle so you can watch me weed it and apply it. So here is my vinyl. Have my pick. I'm going to take and trim around this design so that way we don't have a lot of waste, because you can use these scraps. There we go. Now we're going to take and grab our pick and start down here in the corner and weed this vinyl. So having my easy press warming up, it wants to turn off if you don't use it in a certain amount of time, which is a good thing, because if you're forgetful like I am sometimes, you could leave it running. But as I said, you can use any font that you want to. I just chose this one because it's a nice basic font. We're going to get more in depth into designs, but right now we're learning how to play with sizing and all that fun kind of stuff. There we go. And weeding is not that difficult. You really don't have to be super careful with this. There we go. Get out all my centers and all the little leftover pieces that get left behind.
But the pick, the vinyl, that's all available on my website. To reiterate, this is an 11 by 14 inch canvas from Hobby Lobby. The paint is from Lowe's. It was one of the samples. It's called Coral Sands, I think. Or what is it? Coral Reef. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And we're using the Thermoflex, the metallic bronze. I just thought that this would be beautiful on here. And the only problem with doing a quilt like this, there's so many little things to take out of the centers. Especially when you don't have patience like I do, and you just rip all the vinyl off. There we go. Okay. So now the design is all weeded. Oh, I left the part on. And there we go. That looks pretty centered on my canvas. Now I'm going to take and cover it with my Teflon sheet. And we're going to do this in 2 parts. And we'll see if this works without putting a book under it. Normally I put a book under it, but that's when I'm pressing it on the heat press. I haven't tried it with the Cricut Easy Press yet. So now, there we go. But my temperature is set to 330 degrees for 15 seconds. There we go. And I will have to put something under it. So give me just a second and I will grab a book because we got to firm that up underneath. Okay, so now I'm just taking this book and placing it underneath so that way I can get the vinyl to adhere because it has to have pressure. And that's just a standard cardboard bound notebook from, I think I bought that at Office Depot that I stuck under it. But you can use anything that you want. Let's see. We're getting somewhere now. We're cooking with gas. Keep it on the edge for 15 seconds. But see, I want y'all to see whenever I make mistakes so that way you know, even I who have been doing this forever, I do not do this perfectly every single time. And I really love this easy press. It makes things so much easier. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, right there. And where I'm having issues with it sticking is where the wood is meeting the canvas. So right now I'm just taking and using my heat press and applying a little bit of pressure to make sure to get the edge. Okay, let's test that now. Just the R on Ruth. Press that. Test my G and the O. There we go. There we go. Now give me a minute to change the camera angle and we will see the finished product. As you can see, it turned out really cute. I like the way that it looks. It did take a little bit longer than normal to get the vinyl to adhere, but this is the first time I've used an easy press on this type of canvas, so I need to play with it a little bit more. But it is on there, it ain't going anywhere, and the colors look great together. If you're wanting a tutorial over this makeup look, check out my second channel. It will be linked down below. I will also have a link to the video that you need to comment on for the scrap box drawing. Remember to check us out on all of our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and I think that's it. So thanks, and y'all have a great day.